Welcome back, Interior Alaska. Time for your sports weekend recap. I'm Joe Cook. We start with the opening weekend of the high school football season. Saturday night, the Lathrop Malamutes took on the Bartlett Golden Bears. KTVS sports reporter Austin Buchanan was there and has more.
Hosted the Bartlett Golden Bears tonight. The Golden Bears started the game off with the run game early as Vincent Labadon scores for the Bears on the first drive of the game, putting up the first 6 points on the board. Malamutes try to tie the game, but the junior quarterback Glenn Maiden fumbles in the pocket. Bartlett recovers, then scores after Labadon answers again for 6 after a short run to the end zone. 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bartlett's quarterback Tyler Sappa fumbles. The Malamutes recover, also capitalize after the brother duo as Glenn Maiden makes a long throw to Garius Maiden to the end zone. That will put up the first 7 points on the board for the Malamutes. The Golden Bears answered with a touchdown right after Deontay Love returns an 83-yard kickoff return, making the score 21-7. The Bears with the lead. Start of the second quarter, Malamutes were forced to punt away, but fumbles while punting, allowing the Bears to recover on the 5-yard line. And again, Labadon gets the call and answers in the end zone. Third quarter, the Golden Bears open with a 4-play, 45 yards. Jordan Pack runs for 11 of them yards after a touchdown score, now 40-7. Fourth quarter, Sappa completes a 39-yard pass to number 48. Next play, Labadon answers with a handoff for the touchdown, 47-7. He finishes the night with 21 carries, 160-plus rushing yards, and 5 touchdowns. The Golden Bears of Bartlett takes the victory, 47-14 over the Malamutes.
And earlier Saturday, the Monroe Rams, in their first game under new head coach Chad Comeau, faced the medium school level Ketchikan Kings out of the Southeastern Conference. Caleb Thomas, he scored the first touchdown for the Rams to give them a 6-0 lead from 5 yards away. Thomas scored twice for Monroe in that first half. This was a game the Kings led just 13-12 at the half, but K-High went off in the second half, scoring 38 unanswered points using their unique formations and the play of quarterback T. McBurnett. McBurnett scored 3 touchdowns to lead the Kings, and they blow out Monroe 51-12 in the season opener for both teams. The Rams will travel to Barrow this weekend looking for a win in week 2. And the Allison Ravens had their season opener in football on the road on Saturday. They won big over the Homer Mariners 41-16. The Ravens trailed 8-6 at the end of the first, but were up 28-8 by halftime. Allison will host Seward this Saturday for their first home game of the season. Now let's take a look at the Week 2 high school football polls. No change in the medium small school polls. So High is first, and Juneau Douglas, followed by North Pole and Allison and Nikiski. All of the teams ranked won their season openers. And the large schools poll, West is still on top, South is second, then Bartlett jumps to third for their first appearance in the polls. Service and Conley round out the large schools top 5 Week 2 poll. And the first race in the Interior Alaska Cross Country Series was on Saturday at the West Valley Ridge Trails after the West Valley Invitational, which was the first local run of the season for high school cross country runners. Here are the results from the AK Cross Country Series opener. 20 runners competed in 3 different categories. Tommy Dayhill, he won the 4-mile race in 24 minutes and a second. Melissa Lewis was the runner-up in 24:52. In the adult 2-mile race, Jesse Holmes finished first in 12 minutes 23 seconds, and Tamara Fairbanks took second in 15:26. Eric Endestead won the youth 2-mile race with a winning time of 13:16, and Nolan Ernest was second in 14:01. Now the next race in the inaugural series is September 13th at the Birch Hill Rec area. Now here's the first I-5 Interior Top 5 plays of the 2014-2015 season. Check them out. 5. Caleb Thomas provides the offense for the Monroe Rams, scoring 2 touchdowns in a 51-12 loss to the Ketchikan Kings on Saturday. At number 4, Glenn Maiden of Lathrop somehow avoids the sack and finds his brother Garius for the big touchdown pass, the first points of the year for the Mutes, but they lost 47-14 to Bartlett on Saturday. At number 3, North Pole senior running back DeAndre Campbell takes the opening kickoff 88 yards to the crib in Friday night season opener against West Valley. At number 2, Joshua Cummings goes crazy for West Valley. This 63-yard TD run was part of his 266-yard, 3-touchdown performance on Friday for the sophomore. And at number 1, the Patriots get 2 game-winning plays in Friday's instant classic against the Wolfpack. Shane Hirsch's 3-yard TD gives the Pats a late lead, and the defense stuffs West Valley at the 2-yard line with seconds remaining, and North Pole wins 41-35 on Friday night. To select the play of the week, go to the KTVF Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages, comment on the post, or email Joe Cook at KTVF11.com for your pick. The play of the week will be revealed this Friday.
The I-5 Sports Report is brought to you by Adient Orthopedic Physical Therapy.
And that's it for sports. Join us tomorrow for your first look at this year's UAF volleyball team. The high school tennis season begins tomorrow as well. Weather is next, and we'll catch you next time.